Oh, every inning? Every half?
Every inning.
Every inning? Okay.
Yeah.
So you'll do the full first, I'll do the full second. Okay, cool.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Got 2 viewers already. One second. I'm just checking. It says we're live, but there's an error. Hold on. Oops. Should have ended the stream. Oh, now we got excellent connection. Oh, there we go. Hello, everyone, and we are live here in Columbus, Ohio for the 10th annual Columbus Baseball Invitational. We're here to kick off. We already kicked off. We are here in the second half of the doubleheader here in the quarterfinals at CBI. I'm here along with my fellow CTA alum, Gary Sukenik. Gary, say hi to the crowd.
Hey, how's everyone going tonight?
Man, this is so exciting, Gary. You know, it's beautiful weather out. It's a lot of daylight. We had a little bit of rain yesterday, but we're feeling good. We got Ace Akiva Epstein on the mound. What do you think is going through these players' heads right now as they enter tournament play?
I mean, I think they're psyched up. They're ready today. It's like you said, a beautiful day for baseball. The second part of a doubleheader. I know Akiva's fired up, ready to pitch, ready to throw some quality pitches. And I just know the whole team is fired up. They're ready to beat Frisch and hopefully move on to the semifinals.
Absolutely. You know, you say they're ready to beat Frisch, but are they really ready to beat Frisch? That's the question, because Frisch, I was at their last game against Farber, and the thing about Frisch is that they go after the ball. They don't wait. You know, Farber had slow pitchers, but they also had a couple of inaccurate pitchers. They didn't wait to get walked. They just blasted. They blasted the ball, and they got hits. They rocked the ball to the outfield, got runs. They scored, I think, 21 runs in that game. So it's going to be a little bit of a tough test. You know, Gary, you played in this tournament. You know,
10 years ago, first time.
You never. Yeah, Gary was part of that first tournament. I was there for the second and third, but I wasn't there for the first. But Gary, you didn't pitch, but you played. So what do you think's going through these players' heads? Like you experienced this.
I just know that when I was experiencing it for myself, the hype and the fire, for the excitement to hopefully win.
Gotta go, coach.
I know it carried us through. It was a three-way. It was only 4 teams back then, I just know we were fired up. I know our pitchers at the time were just ready to throw strikes. Ready to get outs, and we just went at it head on.
It's very fair. I remember I wasn't playing in that game, but Saturday night game against Kushner. Josh Cohn, shout out to Josh if you're watching. I know you'll definitely tune in sometime during this game. CTA baseball. This is iconic moment. CTA baseball.
Yeah, absolutely.
He pitched that game, super exciting. They came off a rough loss to Ramaz, powerhouse Ramaz, who won the entire tournament, and you just came out. Gary, you were part of that game. You just came out, and it was
we were jumping on the fence. We were fired up. It was a whole new baseball game with that Saturday night game. The weather was just beautiful. And like I said, we just got so pumped and psyched, and we were just so excited. We were jumping up on the fences. That's how exciting it was.
And so I played a Saturday night game in CBI, and it was I was a sophomore year. I wasn't a regular starter, and my guy comes up to me. The coach for CTA comes up to me and goes, "You're leading off tonight." And I'm like, why? No, but he's like, yeah, you're leading off. And I was like, okay. So I went up, and I was very notorious for getting hit by pitch. I don't know what it was, but I guess I wasn't the biggest target, but I just got hit by pitch a lot. So I go up, I go down 0-2, I foul a ball off. Okay, I'm like, okay, am I going to strike out like I usually do, or am I going to finally get a hit on this Saturday night? So all of a sudden, the pitcher pitches the ball, it goes behind me, but nips me in the back of the leg. And I jump up emphatically. I'm like, hit me, hit me, hit me. And the ump goes, take your base. And everyone starts going crazy. But yeah, so, those are the kind of moments that really make this tournament special. Not just team, it's all about team, I know. But, like, when you have these moments that you remember for the rest of your life, you tell your kids, your grandkids, and God willing, your great-grandkids, And so that's what CBI is all about.
Yeah, it really is what it's all about, like you said, Alex.
So we're about to start here. It's 5:30. CTA is the away team, as they are the 1 seed. Sorry, they're the 8 seed, and then we got the 1 seed, Frisch, who will be the home team tonight. So earlier today, we kicked off the quarterfinals, and the first game here on JCC Field 1 was TABC versus Cats, and TABC beat them, I think, 15-3. And then we had a very exciting game, Berman versus Ida Crown, and it was tie game 5-5 in the 5th inning, and one of the Ida Crown players just hit a rocket to right field for a home run, and that gave them the lead, and they won the game. So let's hope. As I said before, Frisch hits the ball hard. They really go after it. But let's see what CTA can do, because, I've heard they've got good defense. I heard, Akiva Epstein's on the mound. He's going to throw strikes. He's going to do what he does. But he's not going to be able to strike out everyone, so he kind of has to rely on, will his players, if CTA can manage their errors, then they will be fine in this game.
Yeah, I mean, the most important thing is, really is all the players that are backing up the pitcher. Those are the players that really can impact this game, because if it gets past the pitcher, he can't control every movement of the ball. He can't control the other players. They need to get to the ball. They can't let the ball get past them, and they need to make the plays, and that is what makes a ball game.
Exactly. It's one play at a time. Guy gets a ground out, and it grounds out to second base, and the second baseman throws it over the first baseman's head. That's a missed opportunity, and you really can't miss opportunities here at CBI. Too much at stake. First of all, you got a lot of factors coming in. You got the game itself. You want to go win the game, and second of all, you got to take into account fatigue on these players. Like last night, I was calling the Farber game with Danny Leibowitz, CTA versus Farber, and CTA had a back-to-back. That was CTA's first game of a doubleheader, and CTA was up 9-0. They were 99% chance they were gonna win. They had 2 outs, and they pulled Drew Samuelson, who pitched a very good game. They brought in a reliever, and they gave up 3 runs. Now, the game went long. The game went over the time that it should have. The game went very long, and I feel like it maybe had a little bit of effect fatigue-wise on these players. And they came out and played Berman. They got slugged 16-0. So it's just about, hey, you're playing 3 games in 2 days. You're going to play 4 games tomorrow. You're going to play a 4th game tomorrow. Win or lose this. Maybe even a 5th game. 5 games in 3 days. That's a lot. That takes a toll on you.
Yeah, it's a lot of baseball. It's a intense sport. When you're, especially for the pitcher, when you're pitching, 7 innings, you have 5 games of that. That's, a lot of pitches. I mean, let's be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So.
No, it's also, when you're standing out there either in the outfield or on, or behind the plate or, at first or second, it doesn't matter where you are on the field, because baseball in itself, it's a slow sport. You're not going to be moving a lot. I heard a stat, average MLB game, the action, it takes about 3 hours for a game to be completed. There's 7 minutes of actual play time.
Right.
And so there's not a lot of play time in baseball, but just standing out there and, just standing in general. You're not sitting down, you're not relaxing at home, you're not icing, you're kind of just you're standing out, you kind of get tired just from standing there. What's up, Benny? It's Alex Salutsky here with Gary Sukanik.
Hey, Benny. Ready for some baseball.
Thanks for tuning in, Benny. The game, it was scheduled to start at 5:30. It's about 5:34 right now. We're waiting on something. I don't know exactly what. Maybe an ump is in here. Maybe.
Yeah, I think we're waiting on the umpires. Maybe.
Okay, we're waiting on the umpires. So just bear with us.
It looks like one's coming up here.
Got a nice breeze. I'm switching on. But yeah, no. So we're not trying to ramble on. You believe me?
Yeah,
we started this pregame show not knowing that we'd be having to talk for 10 minutes, but hey, it is what it is. We got Asif Levy here. Asif, say hi.
Aloha. Hello.
We got Asif batting seventh, as designated hitter. You know, Asif had a great game against Suki. Let me get a shout out. He gave you a shout out, Benny. Give Benny a shout out. Give Benny a shout
Benny!
out. You know, Asif.
Ben Golden.
He was batting, I think, lower in the lineup, like he was, say, 7th, 8th, or 9th. And he got some crucial at-bats up there. You know, there was a time he reached on an error, he got walked, and, you know, how many runs you have? 2 or 3? Yeah. You know, and it's just these kind of plays. You know, you had the bottom of the lineup. Asif is only a freshman. Yeah, exactly. And, you know, you need these, you need these kind of plays by the end of your lineup.
So I want to give a special shout out here to the one and only Ron Golden, who's tuning into us from sunny Florida. Ron Golden has a baseball camp that a lot of the CTA players participate in the off season to help them prepare for big games like these. And he hosts it at Huntington Park, and it's a really cool experience for all those who are participating. But yeah, so I wanted to give a shout out to the one and only Mr. Ron Golden.
Yes, Ron. He's not only a baseball icon, but he's also just an icon in itself. He attends the show that me and Gary both attend, and you know, just seeing him every week brightens my week. Good to hear that you're tuning in, Ron. All right, looks like we're decided. You know, we're having a little bit of a coaching meeting. So let's. I mean, you know, we could just chill for a bit. You know, save our voice. We got the other game underway. It looks like it's 1-0 Valley Torah. Valley Torah is winning 1-0 right over there. Yo, Saul, is Valley Torah winning? All right, tune into JCC Field 2 to check out that game. It looks like Valley Torah is up 1-0. That's a 7 seed versus the 2-seeded Hafter. Hafter's a very good team. You know, one thing about these New York, New Jersey teams is that they're good. You know, Hafter, TABC, and Frisch got a lot of boys in the high school, got a lot of kids in the high school in general, and they got a lot to choose from. You know, these guys, they can, you know, they practice all week, all year round, and you know, they're only, you know, at CTA, you know, you kind of by default have to play every sport, so you don't really have the time to practice. Even if baseball is your favorite sport, you kind of have to, you know, play basketball or soccer. You know, it's a lot of fun, but you know, if you really wanted to focus on baseball, you don't really have that opportunity.
Right. And you know, a lot of these athletes are 2 or 3 sport athletes. A lot of them play soccer and basketball as well as baseball. And you know, it's hard to be able to keep up with one sport in the off season. You know, while you're in season for another sport. So you know, a lot of these athletes for CTA, you know, they don't really have that much time to dedicate in the off season because they're so dedicated to their other sports as well.
Definitely, and so we're about to get underway. A little bit of breeze here. Probably what is it, about cloudy and about 60 degrees, 65 degrees here with the wind. So definitely not Florida, but it's definitely great weather. All right, looks like we're about ready to go.
I don't feel anything.
You're not supposed to.
Okay.
They can hear you, so yeah, you're not supposed to.
Okay.
If I turn this on, you'll be able to hear, but I'm not turning it on, so
Okay.
All right. I just want to, just a quick reminder, the Wi-Fi can be a little shaky at times, so if you experience a little bit of buffering, then that's something we want to improve on for next year. This year, you know, we just got to take what we can get. But hopefully, you know, it doesn't affect your experience of the game. All right, so we are about ready to get underway, and let's go through the CTA lineup. We got David Benzakane playing at third, leading off. We got Akiva Epstein batting second, playing pitcher tonight, as we mentioned before. We got Drew Samuelson playing catcher. We got David Ben Moshe batting fourth, and he's in at first base. We got Bensy Gisser. We got Bensy Gisser over at second, batting fifth. We got Shmuel Metz, other known as Shmuel. I refer to him as Shmuel. Playing at shortstop. We got Asif Levy, as we mentioned before, playing designated hitter. We got Aiden Samuelson playing left field, and we got Dove Myers playing in left field, and we got Dove Myers playing in center field, and I don't know who's playing in right. They don't have it here. They didn't put it in the lineup because they're not batting in the lineup. So once they run out there, we'll know. So pitching for Frisch tonight, it looks like Bromberg, number 20. Is that number 22? Number 22, Chasen. We got Chasen here in the chat. If any Frisch faithful are watching, we got Chasen on the mound. I don't really know the first name, so just help me out with it if you want. It's number 22, right? So it's interesting because CTA has about 2 aces on this team, which is a lot for a CTA team. They got Drew Samuelson and Kiva Epstein, and and so like these other teams like Frisch, they have a lot more pitching depth. So Frisch doesn't necessarily have to pitch their ace. All right, we're about ready to go. We're about ready to get going after about a 16-minute pregame. Thank you for your patience. Jason looks in for the sign. Here's the first pitch of the ball game. Ball low and outside. 1-0 count for David Benzikin. Jason looks in for the sign. Pitch. Strike right down the middle for a first strike of the game. It's a 1-1 ball game. It might have been a curveball. Might have thought it was coming at him. Swooped right in, froze him. Here's the pitch. Hit it, popped up in the infield. The shortstop goes back and makes the catch. He got contact on that, but wasn't able to drive it far enough so that the shortstop wasn't able to get it. Good play by the shortstop. Shortstop is Rosenberg out there. Good play by him. So that's an that's an F6 for the first out of the game. We got Akiva Epstein now up on the mound. Chasen took 3 pitches to get David Benzikin out. Now here's the pitch to Epstein. Ball high and outside for a 1-0 count.
That is way outside. What a ball.
Way outside. See, CTA is trying to taunt him a little bit. You think it'll affect him at all? Swung on and fouled straight back. We got Rabbi Drandov back here in the booth for a second night in a row. I told him, hey, if you want the students to all come to the field, you can get off work and you can come call a game. He didn't take me up on that though. Maybe next year. Yeah, right. They are coming tomorrow, but I think I'm all booked for tomorrow. There's a pitch, swing and foul straight back. Okay, we're good.
That was into the piggyback field behind, into the other game.
Yep.
That was fouled out.
Good thing nobody got hurt. All right, he's got a 1-2 count on Epstein. Jason in control of this one. Here's the pitch.
Whoa!
Ball way high. And it goes to the backstop as a 2-2 count. Here's Chasen, 2-2 count. Ball high and out, ball high, 3-2 count. Oh, we're up to 20 viewers now, 21. Thank you for everyone who's tuning in. It is top of the first, CTA versus Frisch, quarterfinal, CBI 2019. Let's go. Pitch, 3-2 pitch, fouled straight back. Shout out to the JCC for putting in a great backstop, or else we probably would have lost Dan. Gary?
Yeah, I would have had a seat there.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and line to center field for a base hit.
Goes past the shortstop second baseman. He's rounding.
I'm doing play-by-play. Gary
got a little excited
Got a
there.
little excited there. I'm doing the play-by-play for this inning. Gary will have your opportunity. Don't worry, you'll have your play-by-play opportunity.
My apologies.
No, you're good. All right. Now let's see if CTA can take advantage of this base runner. You know, Gary, I said this before on my other broadcast. If you get a single or a walk, it's practically a triple because you could just steal the other 2 bases. Let's see what, you know, they knew it. They knew, hey, he's going to look to steal. Chasen wisely throws back to first, and he is safe.
Yeah, and CTA is really great at stealing bases. You know, they really have that skill down.
Timeout called by Samuelson. Drew Samuelson, that is. We got 2 Samuelsons in this game. We got Drew and Aiden. So Drew is the junior, the older brother, and Aiden is a freshman. I'm sorry. Aiden will be batting 8th in the lineup tonight, playing in left field. Jason looks back at first. Here's the pitch. Ball way high for a 1-0 count.
Well, like I said earlier, you know, these players are fired up. It looks like CTA's, you know, really getting excited. This pitcher's looking a little flustered.
This is playoff baseball. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 2-0 count.
And that is what, like 5 in a row outside pitches for this pitcher?
Yeah, definitely. But he put one right in Akiva's wheelhouse so he could hit it.
Yeah.
You know, he's trying to be a little content. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Wow, that was close. That was real close. It looks like
really close.
It looked like Chasen tried to put a little stuff on that to make it sink a little, maybe a little bit of off speed.
Yeah.
Gary, you throw any off speed pitches?
Huh?
You throw any off speed pitches?
No.
No, neither.
I don't throw any off speed pitches.
I throw straight fastballs. Here's the pitch.
And he
Strike
calls it a
called.
strike.
Samuelson was looking for the ball. He didn't even attempt to swing. He's just looking, hey, we're playing small ball here. We're going to try to get on base, try to get base runners. Got a big hitter and Ben Moshe coming up on deck. Chasen, pitch, ball high, and we got another base runner for CTA. As Samuelson advances to first on a walk. What a good at-bat there.
Yeah, it was a really great at-bat. You know, he watched the pitches. You know, he was able to tell what was outside, what was high. You know, it really worked out to his advantage.
Yeah, definitely. And so Drew, it's kind of interesting because as you guys saw, Drew kind of just like stopped. He kind of stopped, like didn't even try to swing at that 4th pitch. It was a 3-0 count. Drew didn't even look. He just kind of dropped his bat, was expecting to get walked. Didn't even take. It's so interesting because Drew's such a good hitter. You would think, okay, a 3-1 count, just like Akiva. He had a. Okay, so he sent his sign. He sent his sign. That was Guinan. I trust Guinan. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled straight back. And once again, thank you to the JCC for having a nice backstop, or I would have been out of this game. And Gary,
I would have 2 chairs.
That's not what I was going to say, but that is funny. Here's a pitch. Popped up, straight back. And nobody is hurt. Good. All right, we got an 0-2 count on Ben Moshe. And now as the CTA crowd starts filing in, we got an 0-2 count. 1 out, top of the first, 0-0 ball game, CTA versus Frisch. Chasen looks back at second. Here's the pitch. Ball way outside in the dirt. Both runners will advance as there is no throw on the play. Wild pitch from Chasen. Now it's up to Ben Moshe just to get contact on the ball.
Yeah, absolutely. If he gets contact, you know, there's no opportunity for them to force an out. Now that Drew is on second and Akiva is on third, you know, we're 1 solid hit away from bases loaded or a walk.
No, well, you get a solid hit, you got 2 runs. And, you know, top of the first against the #1 seed in this tournament, what can that do? Especially got Akiva on the bit. You know, what can Akiva do with runs on the board, with run support? Here's the pitch. Ball low for ball 2. Okay, Chasen looks in for the sign. Looks at third. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up, out of play, into the other field. And it hits the dugout
Right
in the other
dugout.
field.
On top of the dugout.
All right, we'll do it again. We got a 2-2 count. Ben Moshe really battling up there. Chasing. Looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Ball is dropped in the dirt. First baseman makes the play. Out at first. Akiva Epstein goes home and he is safe. 1-0 CTA as Ben Moshe strikes out, but the catcher could not make the catch to complete the strikeout. Ben Moshe runs to first, and it allows Akiva Epstein to run home. I don't know if that would be an error on the catcher. I think that's an error on the catcher.
Yeah, I believe so.
And Samuelson advances to third. So now we got 2 outs in the inning in a 1-0 ball game. Here's the pitch. Akiva gets their swing and a miss. Ball outside. It looked like he could have held off on that. You just got to be patient out there.
Yeah, exactly. You know, when I was playing baseball for CTA, you know, one of the big things that the coach emphasized was that, you know, keep your eye on the ball. You know, watch the first pitch. You know, the worst that could happen is you get 1 strike.
Right.
You have 2 more opportunities.
And that's another ball he just swung at before while you were talking, Gary. So
you know, that was one thing that Coach Guinan always emphasized when I was playing for him.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike 3 for Gisser's second strike. For Jason's second strikeout.
If he would have watched those balls instead, he would have been walked. You know, and there would have been the opportunity for another score.
Yep.
But it's the bottom of the first now, and CTA is up 1-0. And I know that they're feeling fired up. You know, Frisch looks a little flustered. So we'll see how the bottom of this inning pans out for them.
Right. Exactly. So Benji Berg, I'm sorry that the video is a little choppy. It's interesting because it says the quality, it has excellent connection, but like I can see that it is a little choppy, and I'm sorry for that. You know, I don't think we can do anything this game because we don't want to mess with the stream like during the game. We thought we would try to get it resolved, but it didn't end up working. So it's something we'll look at tonight. This is the last game of the evening, so hopefully by tomorrow we will have everything straightened away. But that's good to hear that the audio is good, because at least, you know, you can listen as a radio. It's not, you know, this stream CBI, this is the first year we've done it. We've streamed the games before, but we haven't really, the equipment we have a external webcam that we use to, as you can see the view, we put it way high up, and you can see pretty much the entire field. It's a little crooked, but, you know, not going to mess with it. And we're going to try to perfect it each year. So it's just, you know, we learn, we make, you know, we have little mistakes, but we learn. It still looks to be 1-0 Valley Toro over there against Hafter. Did you check the score over there? Oh, okay. So now we have, okay, is Valley Toro winning? Okay, we don't know. So coming up for Frisch is Rimberg playing in center field. There are 2 Rimbergs. Brumberg. 2 Brumbergs. I wrote Rimberg. There was a Rimberg that did go to Frisch.
Yeah, he didn't write so literally. We had some problems. Is your dad in the chair?
I think so. I don't know. Yeah. So we got 2 Brumbergs. We got 1 in center and 1 at second. So I don't know which is which. Chat, if you can hear it, then no, I'm saying for Frisch. Yeah. So any of Frisch fans out there want to let me know the difference, you know, 2 names, so I can make the distinguish. So I can distinguish them. All right. Epstein, first pitch, looks into the sign for Samuelson. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled straight back, and nobody's hit. What, his pitch? I don't know. Ah, the sun is shining now. Beautiful. All right. Pitch from Epstein. Looks in for the sign. The 0-1 count is on its way. Strike is called. 0-2 count for Bromberg. You know, like I said, and I'll say it a bunch, this Frisch team is really going to look to take advantage. And really, you know, Akiva will hit the strike zone, they're going to try to get them hits. Here's the pitch. Ball low.
I don't want to say anything, Dan.
1-2 count now. Are you talking to me?
No, I didn't.
Oh.
He left the thing to.
All right, Epstein looks in. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Ball outside. Try to get him with the curve. But he was not falling for that one. All right, looks in for the sign. Swing and a miss. Got him with the curve that time. That was not the fastest pitch, but gosh, that had nice. That is nice. Adam, thank you. Thank you, Benji. Okay, so we got Adam Brumberg, who just struck out for the first out of the inning, and who's the other Bromberg? Now we got Rosenberg up to bat. Epstein looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to third. Benzicaine picks it up, throws it to first, and he is out. Great play there.
That was a really great play.
A 5-3 ground out. Benzicaine to Ben Moshe. I might have said Samuelson, who was at first, but no. Who? David Benzicaine.
David Benzicaine.
Benzicaine. All right, now up to bat is Lippity Lip. All right. Kev Epstein shakes off the pitch. Shakes it off again. And time is called. All right. And it looks like nobody called time, so he stepped out of the box. Epstein wisely throws it, and that's a strike call. Yeah. That was a ball? All right, it was a ball.
That was a ball.
Okay, so we got 1-0 pitch.
Inside.
So he almost got him there. Could have probably lofted it over. All right, here's the 1-0 pitch from Epstein. Ball outside. Ball 2. 2 outs. Bottom of the first. In a 1-0 ball game. CTA is up. Epstein looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ooh, and it hits him on the hands.
That's gotta hurt.
That's gotta hurt. But
You remember, you were probably one of the most hit players of all time in CTA baseball.
Hey, wait, hold on. They're deciding what happened. And he got hit by a pitch. I don't know. Oh, now the ump is saying that he swung at it.
I believe what the ump is saying that he made a motion towards the ball in an unnatural way that would have led to him getting hit.
Oh,
purposefully.
interesting. That's a good point. So he kind of moved into the way of the pitch so that he could get hit.
Correct.
Interesting. Okay, so that's strike 1. Does that count as that's a strike? Yeah, right. It's 2-1 count. Okay, so it's 2-1 count. Now thanks for the clarification, Gary.
Yeah.
Say good eye in baseball, that's good ears. Oh, whoa. Some confusion. Gives us more time to talk.
Exactly.
How you doing today, Gary?
What's that, Alec?
How you doing today?
I'm doing great. You know, it's been a busy day for me. I'm a second-year dental student at the Ohio State University College of Dentistry. Busy day, but I'm glad that CTA is able to play the evening game so that I could come here and enjoy some baseball.
Exactly.
There's no better way to end a tough day than to watch some quality baseball here.
Yeah, and Gary, he's in dental school at the Ohio State University. God willing, one day he'll have his own practice. You can just call up 1-800-GATY, and he'll be there to fix your teeth.
Absolutely.
Free service from Gary.
No free service, but
maybe if you have teeth and you want them fixed, right, here's the pitch. Ball low, 3-1 count. 2. Lippy. This Frisch team is deep, I will say. They got a lot of players on this team. Here's the pitch. Strike 2 is called. Sorry, I just get a little excited. You know, when the number goes, strike! Like, you know, it's like, you get excited.
Was that full count here?
Got a full count. Here's the pitch from Epstein. Swung and ground to the left side and foul. We'll do it again. As there are no base runners on, there will be no base runners running. It's full count, 2 outs. And Epstein makes his way back to the mound. Come out to the field. If you get a foul ball out of play, you get an airhead. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up, and it is fouled back.
Right into the...
Everyone's got to watch out. And, oh! Gary Liebesman, father of Yaki Liebesman, cannot make the play. Man, I will tell you, Gary, CTA was relying on you to make that catch. Now we got more baseball. All right. Gary, he's the head coach for the Gary Liebesman, Yaki's dad. Yeah. He's the head coach for the junior high, so he's like the farm system of CTA. Maybe we could get him in for an interview to talk about it a little bit. I know he's he has a little bit of stage fright. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard to center field, and it will drop in between the center fielder and shortstop for a bloop single. So Lip thought he got on first from a hit by pitch, but didn't end up doing it. But he got it. He earned that pitch. Sorry, he earned that hit. So now
the ump made him earn it.
He earned it himself. You know, that's great plate discipline. You got full count. This guy, you got Epstein throwing all kinds of stuff at you. You foul a few pitches back, then you rock one to center field. Now up to bat is Kaplan, playing at first. Here's the pitch. Strike. Bottom outside corner. That is a very tough pitch to hit. Now we got the 0-1 count. Epstein looks back at first. Here's the pitch. Ball low in the dirt. Okay. Strike 2 is called. Looks like we have a little bit better video now. Doesn't look like it's choppy as anymore. Am I right, Benji? All right, we got a 1-2 count on Kaplan. Runner at first. They have 2 outs in this game. You know, Bromberg struck out. Rosenberg grounded out to third. Now you got a base runner. Now this is 2-out rallies are probably the most nerve-wracking thing for a team. Giving up 2 out, getting the first 2 outs, and then giving up a rally. No, you got to get these outs. Swung on, foul straight back, and it hits nobody again. Good, good. Everybody's safe, not just on base, but also in the crowd. Hey, I'm a natural. Give me some credit. Rabbi Drandoff here, the principal of the school. Headmaster of the school. Sorry. Strike 3 is called. Got him looking. We will go to the top of the 2nd inning. Gary with the call.
Oh boy.
All right, Gary, what do we see in that 1st inning from CTA as they lead against the top-seeded Frisch?
You know, I think we've seen a lot of disciplined play from CTA. You know, especially from the pitcher Akiva Epstein. You know, he really, you know, I was a little nervous. He was throwing some balls outside and high and low and inside. But, you know, he really tuned in the discipline. You know, he struck 2 out, I believe.
Yeah, he struck 2 out.
He struck 2 out and then
Yes.
got one hit. And then he struck the 4th Kaplan out.
Okay, so here's the coming up next. So I'll do the stats. You can just follow. You want to say who's coming up?
So it looks like we've got
Shmuel
Metz coming up. Shmuel Metz coming up at bat against
Aiden. Oh, against it's what's his name? Chasen. Chasen's pitching.
Chasen. Chasen's still pitching. Top of the second here. CTA versus Frisch.
Oh, there
Score
he
is 1-0.
I forgot.
CTA.
I'm gonna post in the
leading.
chat just so. Oops. So you know. That's Asif Levy.
Asif.
Asif.
So it looks like our next 3 at-bats are going to be Shmuel Metz, Asif Levy, and then Aiden Samuelson. We saw in the top of the first, we saw Aiden's brother, Drew Samuelson, get on.
You know, CTA. You know, we got a nice little crowd going on over here. We got adults, we got parents, we got dogs, we got everything here. Photographers. Shout out to Abigail Rosenberg. Shooting great footage over here. Stay tuned for the promo video.
I know Guinan loves those.
Oh yeah, Guinan, the film teacher, the English teacher,
Extraordinaire.
the life teacher. All right, Gary, with the call.
All right.
Tell us-
Shmuel Metz at bat.
Tell us how it is,
against
Gary.
Jason. Top of the second inning. CTA leading 1-0 against Frisch. And here comes the pitch. That's going to be right inside, a swing and a miss. Looked like it was a little low, but he did swing at it.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like it was gonna be. They call low
Yeah, it did
strikes all
look
the
like it
time.
was going to be. It looked like a little bit of a curve, little off the. All right, and he hits to third, and he is out at first.
What a great play by the third baseman. That was hugging the line. He was able to make that play. Third
Yeah,
baseman.
that is one of the most important plays that the infielders, that third to first. When most of the hits end up bouncing to third, getting it across to first is really important. That's one of the most integral plays.
That is Hirschkanov, third baseman, throwing to going to Kaplan. Oh, I'm sorry. They called that a foul.
Oh, they did call it a foul.
That is not an out. Okay.
Oh, he is still at bat.
Got an 0-2 count.
0-2 count. It looked like it bounced before the plate. That'll be a ball. 1-2 count. Again, we're the top of the second inning. CTA leads 1-0 against Frisch. Shmuel Metz up at bat. Again, the count is 2-1, or
1-2 count.
1-2 count. And he hits it, and it goes to the shortstop over to first, and he's out.
You know, the shortstop bobbled the ball a little bit, was still able to make the play.
Yeah.
That was a close play.
Solid play by the shortstop, first baseman. So we have
Asif Levy.
Asif Levy up at bat, and here comes the pitch, and he looks like he's going to bunt it, but it is out. It is outside, so that'll be a ball. Count is 1-0. Here's Asif. Here comes the pitch. And bunts it a foul. Count is going to be 1-1. It's really important here for Asif, to watch the ball, make sure it's hittable. If it's hittable, he's got to hit it.
Oh, for sure. Honestly, but sometimes, Rabbi Drendov's laughing at that comment. Sometimes players don't hit hittable balls. Really, it's true. They try to go for the walk.
That is high and a little bit outside. Count is going to be 2-1.
Yeah.
Asif Levy.
The CTA bench is singing Hatikva because Asif has been here for 2 years.
CTA Frisch,
Him and his
1-0.
family moved here from Israel, living here in Columbus. His dad is a colonel in the Israeli army. I can't tell you any more information though, sorry.
It's all top secret.
I will say they're a great family.
Here comes the pitch. Ooh, that's going to be a little inside, but he hit it. It goes to the shortstop and to the first baseman. He is out.
This shortstop is going to give this team a lot of troubles. Props to Asif for hitting the ball opposite way You know, kind of faking out the defense. Defense was ready, went right to him. And, you know, Asif is a fast guy, but this third base has made two very close calls.
Yeah, and you know, with that hit, you know, it was a little inside. He swung a little late on it, you know, so it went towards the shortstop. You know, if he would have made a little bit of prior, oh, here comes the pitch, and that is going to be
swing and a miss.
A strike. Swing
For
and a miss.
Aiden Samuelson.
Aiden Samuelson up at bat.
Formerly known as Aiden Nielsen.
Here comes the pitch. That is way outside, and thank you to the JCC backstop for once again saving Alex's life.
You know, they say that cats have 9 lives. I feel like I have 9 lives.
I mean, you've been hit with a baseball God knows how many times.
I think I got hit 7 times my junior year.
And that's your junior year alone. And there's the pitch. Is that a
Ball.
strike?
It's a ball.
That is a ball.
2-1 count.
2-1 count. Aiden Samuelson up at bat. He is a freshman, I believe. He's a freshman?
Yes, he's a freshman.
He's a freshman, so
Back-to-back freshman.
let's see what he can do here. That is way outside. And count is going to be 3-1. Looks like he's ready to smash this ball.
Oh, I just watched the
Gotta walk.
I just watched the replay.
Oh, there! And again to that shortstop.
Gosh.
And he is out.
3 times in a row. Hirschkanov has made a fantastic play. That even had a weird bounce to it. But hey, listen, CTA's coming out, they're swinging, they're making contact.
Yeah, I mean, they're making plays, they're making them work. You know, making it a little bit easy on their their shortstop. Looks like he's ready for those. I mean, he's really, you know, quick to it. He sees it coming. It's almost like he's got telepathy or something. Knows when it's coming.
My apologies to Frisch. It is Rosenberg who made 3 consecutive plays, throwing it on to Kaplan, the first baseman, making 3 fantastic plays. You know, they're very close calls. That third one there had a weird bounce to it, but he was still able to corral it and make the play. All right, who do we have coming up next?
So we got looks like we've got Hirschkanov coming up at bat for Frisch, number 9. Bottom of the second inning. CTA is still leading 1-0. We got Akiva Epstein at the mound pitching. He threw a very solid first inning. We've got Drew Samuelson behind the plate catching.
Oh, look at those shades.
They are a power team. I mean, the two of them, you know, they're making plays. You know, they've got, you know, a real good communication. You know, they're making these plays. Let's see what they can do this half.
So it looks like it's a tied game over there, Hafter versus Valley Torah. I just got word from a Farber player that Farber beat Mizrahi. That's a consolation play. So here's
the pitch, and he makes contact, line drive right past the second baseman. Goes to the right fielder, and looks like he made it to first. That is going to be the first hit for this game for Hirschkanov.
I was just telling Gary, that's great play-by-play action right there.
Thank you, Alex.
Really on
this
it,
is my very first time broadcasting here. I'm a little nervous, but I'm enjoying it here.
Don't be nervous. You got Benny listening to you. You know Benny. You don't have to be nervous.
All right. Here's Akiva with the pitch. And it's going to be a little low, but it's going to be a strike.
They've been calling those low strikes all day. All day and
yeah,
yesterday,
you could throw
too.
those strikes all day. And here's Akiva with the pitch. And fouled into field number 2.
And nobody's hit again.
Count is going to be 0-2. 0-2 count.
On Altman.
On Altman up at bat. Number 84. Bottom of the second. CTA leads 1-0. And it looks like he's going to call time.
We got 23. We had 26 like a second ago.
And he's up at bat. Altman. Here's the pitch from Akiva. That is going to be a strike.
That's strike 3.
Strike 3, and he is out.
You
And
know,
he was like a house on the side of the road just watching that. He was just standing there like a house on the side of the road.
you know, we.
Can you say hello to former Commissioner Jonathan Hartstein, who's paying
No.
right now?
No, we're not saying hi to you, Jonathan Hartstein. I'm just kidding. Jonathan Hartstein,
Alright,
thanks for
here's the
tuning in.
pitch from Akiva. Looks like it's going to be a little low.
To Dukas.
To Dukas. And the count is 1-0.
1 out.
And here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And he throws it to second, and it's go past him. That's the air. But he stays on second.
Yeah, very, very good backup there by the center fielder. You know, that was way over the head of Benzion Gisser. That's a stolen base. I think he didn't have enough time to get there, so that's a stolen base from Altman.
Yeah.
And the strike called on Dukas. Sorry.
All right. Dukas up at bat. Looks like Akiva's getting ready to throw the pitch, but he's watching Altman. Looks like he's going to try stealing. And he's going a little. He's playing with Akiva here. He's trying to get in his head. He throws the pitch, swings, line drive, catch by Benzion,
Oh,
and he is out. Great catch by Benzion. They got a fry. That is, for those of you listening who never played
they got
CTA
horns. They got
baseball-
horns.
Oh, they got horns.
yeah.
That's right, because they had a strikeout. They got horns. They got 2 outs. For those of you who never played CTA baseball.
They got horns.
We got a shout out to former commissioner of CBI for 9 years, Jonathan Hartstein.
You know, John Hartstein.
And
He's
here's the pitch.
All right, you know, we'll talk about
And
John
he hits
Hartstein
it,
later.
bounces right in front of the pitcher. Looks like Altman rounds third, throws it to Epstein, and he made it. That was a 2-bagger.
It was a single by Bromberg, the younger Bromberg. Benji Berg, if you want to help me
That was
out,
a
which
double.
Bromberg that was. I think it was a single, but he advanced to second on the
It's a
throw.
single, but he advanced.
All right, we got a tie ball game.
So the score is now 1-1. Bottom of the second. We got 2 outs here. The count is nothing. We
it's
got
next batter.
Reinhardt
Yeah.
up at bat.
You know, I
There's
was.
no count. He throws the pitch. Is that a strike?
Yeah,
That is a
strikeout.
strike.
Yeah.
Count is 0-1.
Gary, you can tell if it's a strike when the ump
Says
goes
something.
nuts. You know, the ump. You know, you need an enthusiastic ump.
Yeah. Akiva's watching Brumberg over there. A swing and a miss by Reinhardt. Count
You know-
is 0-2, 2 outs. All Akiva needs is one more.
Ian
one more
Bromberg
strike.
with the RBI single. Thank you, Benji.
Brumberg with the RBI.
Ian Bromberg, yeah.
Here's the pitch. That is a foul.
Field 2 ends up.
And
It's field number 2.
nobody's hurt.
He fouled it.
You know, I gotta give you the nobody's hurt update. You know, I mean, hopefully, hopefully, nobody's hurt. Every update I get, every foul out of play. Yes. We're at
All right.
CBI. We don't want any hard feelings. Hurt feelings are
Looks
hurt.
like Akiva's really concentrating. Oh, steps off. He told Brumberg, get back on the plate. He's looking at him. He's trying to show Brumberg who's boss. All right, so we got Reinhardt up at bat, number 17. Count is 0-2. 2 strikes, 2 outs. And here comes the pitch. That is a strike, and it is going to be fouled out. Out of play.
Okay, so that was out of my view. I'm gonna get some update later if anybody was hurt. Let's hope not. We'll see.
I don't believe anyone got hit.
You don't know that. We didn't see
I don't know. I didn't see it.
it. Let's ask the boy who gets the ball. We'll see if anybody got hurt.
Yeah.
You ever- Okay. Yeah. Okay, Gary's going to go grab this chair. I'll be on the call for just a second here as Epstein looks back at second on the 0-2 count. 2. Reinhardt. He looks back at second. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up and out of play. And it is, almost caught by a CTA student. Gary is back now.
So I finally have a chair thanks to my lovely wife. who brought one.
Yes, Gary, who just got married in March. Mazel tov.
Yeah. Just past the 2-month mark.
I went to go visit his apartment.
Here comes the pitch, and it's another foul.
I went to go visit his apartment on
Field number 2.
Shabbos. Very nice place. He's living a good life.
I'm trying.
He's killing it in dental school. He's killing it in the married game,
I'm trying.
and
It's
he's
a lot of
killing
hard
it
work.
in the life itself.
All right. So there's 2 strikes, 2 outs. It looks like Akiva's getting ready to throw the pitch. And it looks like called time by Reinhardt.
I got a chance to see Reinhardt pitch last game. He did a very good job against Farber, shutting him out. Very cool contempt guy. Doesn't throw a lot of off-speed stuff. Gets right to the point and just throws heaters.
Okay. Looks like Akiva's watching Brumberg over on second. He steps off the mound. Brumberg gets back on second. It's really important for a pitcher to control the other players that are on the base. Here comes the pitch, and it is fouled out again.
And nobody's hurt.
Again, we got 2 strikes, no balls, 2 outs for CTA. The score is 1-1, bottom of the second
He's
inning.
battling out there. He's been on 0-2 count for a long time. This is probably about the 7th or 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. But Akiva's really controlling this at-bat here. Here comes the pitch, right in the middle, and he is out.
Swing and a
Strike
miss.
out. CTA. So we move into the top of the 3rd inning. Score is 1-1, CTA versus Frisch. We got a lot of action here. Great game going on. Alec, what did you think about that inning?
Akiva Epstein, he's got a lot of control on his pitches, okay? He throws the ball hard. He throws the ball in the strike zone. He gets it in the strike zone. So what happened there, he started off strong. He gave up a hit. Okay, then he struck out the next guy. Next guy grounded out to second. He lined out to second.
Lined out second. Past the
And then
second
the
baseman.
next batter, he gives up a very slow dribbling ball up the middle. Now,
Yeah.
I'm telling you, if that ball was hit a little bit harder, it wouldn't necessarily given Hirschkunov enough time to get around the bag. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I post the score in the chat. You can just scroll up in the chat. It's I'll post it every time someone scores or if there's an inning change. Right now it's 1-1, top 3. I'll take over from here. Gary, you did a good job, and I'll see you tomorrow. I'm just kidding. Gary did a very good job there. I think it's
my
his
first time doing the play-by-play.
Listen, this is what I tell people, and this is what people have told me. When you're broadcasting a game, when you're calling the game, doing the play-by-play, you start off, you're a little bit nervous ahead of time. You do your research, you get comfortable. And then, you're a little bit nervous, but all of a sudden, once you start going, you get into a groove.
Right.
You start to feel good. And, when I was broadcasting live for Sarachek, it was very nerve-wracking. My first time ever doing it. And, I get up there. I'm a big basketball guy. I coach basketball. I watch basketball. I play basketball. I love basketball.
And for those of you who don't know, Sarachek is the YU, it's like the Jewish basketball tournament hosted by YU.
They know what Sarachek is, Gary. Please, this is Frisch. Frisch goes every year because they're a powerhouse in basketball. Powerhouse
But
in
there could
baseball.
be other people tuning in. who
Yeah,
are
that's
not-
true. I'm
not
sorry.
from-
I am so
not
sorry
from
to
New
whoever
York
did not know.
Or CTA. We're broadcasting nationwide.
Yeah,
We're
that is
broadcasting
it.
nationwide here
How do-
from Columbus, Ohio.
All right,
at
now
the
up to
Jewish
bat.
Community Center.
Up to bat now is Dove Myers playing in center. Here's the pitch. Swung on and rocked to right field, but it will be out of play. He hit that ball hard.
He hit that ball hard.
people-
that was a solid.
We got his mom behind us. She was so excited, but
We got
no, it
his
was a, hey,
family
listen, he could hit it hard once, he could hit it hard again. And it looks like we still have, looks like the ball got, okay, no, nothing going on there, okay. We got an 0-1 count for Dove Myers. Here's the pitch from Chasen. Ball high.
Are there keys left over here? Keys? My keys?
Here's the pitch. Ball. He called that a strike. Wow, that was outside, but okay. 1-2 count for Dove Myers.
Put that in the chat.
Got to stand in there strong. Swung on and hit to center field. Center field trying to make a play, and he makes a catch. Good play there by the center fielder as he almost ran into his second baseman. That was just on the outside of the infield. Great play. Good contact there by Dove Myers. You know, he's a sophomore. You know, he bats ninth in the lineup, but it's really encouraging to see the kind of power that he displayed in that at-bat.
Yeah, I mean, he really hit that ball hard, you know, which is really good for him.
All right.
You know, you can tell he's really working on his swing.
He
really
is.
working on his
He
power
is.
and his strength.
And I heard there was a game where he did not play so well. Maybe he struck out a few times and went 0 for 5. Was not very happy. He's at his ball high to Benzicane. But it's nice to see. You know, you go through slumps, you go through hard times, but as long when you bounce back, that's what makes you a better player.
Exactly.
Pitch is outside. 2-0 count to Benzicane. Now CTA could just get a base run here. Benzicane can get on with 1 out. He'll assume he'll steal second. He's a quick guy. Then you got Epstein up to bat. Then you got Drew Samuelson up to bat.
Yeah, I mean, we're at the top of the batting order here. You know, we've got the best of the best here batting. If he could just get on, you know, with 1 out, we can drag this inning out for a while.
Showing bunt. Here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Inside.
Really inside.
Almost hit him. You know,
That was
honestly,
close.
I've seen that call strike. That looked like a strike in this tournament. But not an actually strike. It wasn't actually a strike. It looked like a strike for what we've been seeing. Pitch. Ball 4 is called, and we have a base runner. First walk of the game for Chasen.
I was gonna get it.
See how that's the smaller one? I'm talking about the big one. See, this is where it used to be on camera duty.
All right. We got a base runner here. Akiva Epstein up to bat. Pitching very well. Pitched 2 strong innings.
It looks like we got Drew Samuelson in the hole.
Drew Samuelson is on deck.
On deck.
Here's the pitch. Swung on and grounded to the left side and foul. 0-1 count for Akiva Epstein. And it looks like we have a coach, a guest coach for the CTA, Mick Shapiro. Ben, if you're watching, give this link to Bob so he can watch the game. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded, past the third baseman into left field. Benzicane will stay at second, and Akiva Epstein is on board with his second hit of the game. Good hit there by Akiva. Now,
This is right where we want to be. This is where CTA wants to be in the game. You know, they're the top of the batting order. Benzicane gets on base. Epstein hits it, gets on base. Benzicane on second, Epstein on first.
I was just talking to Mrs. Delman there, the principal of the school. She was just giving us a good big compliment. Here's the pitch. Swung on, rocked to center field, and it's right to the center fielder, and he makes the catch.
Ooh. That one is rough for Drew.
It's rough, but hey, he's showing power. You know, he walked the first at bat. He's up there. He didn't want to get walked again. Now it's Ben Moshe's turn. He struck out last time. We got 2 outs, 2 on. CTA, well, they do not want to give up these. They don't want to let these opportunities slide.
No, they really
Here's
don't.
the pitch. Runner's going. Ball outside. Runner pitches there, and he is safe at third. Benzicane, aggressive play there. That was a good play.
Great steal.
That was a great steal by Benzicane, but for the catcher, he was on his legs, like he was kind of sitting.
Yeah.
Popped up, made a nice throw. Almost got
Yeah,
him.
it was close.
Now they just need Ben Moshe to get this ball out of the infield. And you got
Yeah,
two
the
outs.
best thing Ben Moshe can do right now is make sure that he's swinging at swingable pitches.
Strike is called, and Epstein steals second. No throw. You know, that's a little bit of a trickery, as Dan and Rabbi Dranov were just talking about. You know, you got a runner going to second, and you got a runner on third with 2 outs. You don't want to, you know, try to throw. Here's the pitch. Outside. Runner is going home. Throw to home is not in time, and David Benzicane scores, and it is 2-1. CTA takes the lead.
That was a great play by Ben.
That is a wild pitch, and he scores. Great play by David Benzicane. Great play.
Some might say that was lucky for him.
Well, listen, you're an 8 seed going up against a 1 seed. You see the ball go by. You're a fast guy. You need to score. You don't have any time to be what's the word I'm looking for?
A putz?
No. You don't have
time.
You don't have time to hesitate. You don't have time to
lollygag, as Eddie would say.
No. There's a word. I'll get in a sec. Here's the Ben Moshe. Here's the pitch. 2-1 count. Ball outside. 3-1 count to Ben Moshe, and Epstein advanced to third on that wild pitch.
You know, Benzicane, he sees the opportunity there. That was the most important thing that he could have done.
Here's the pitch. Ball high, and Ben Moshe walks. There we go. You got 2 base runners on. You got to run in. Let's see what
Looks like their Frisch coach is calling a team meeting at the mound.
Yeah, he's got to calm Chasen down.
Yeah.
Benji Berg. I'm calling you, Benji. I'm calling out to my Frisch insider. What grade is Chasen in? Benji, if you can hear me, because you know he looks like a young guy, maybe about a freshman or sophomore. Really interesting that he's in this game pitching. I might be wrong. He might be a senior. Might just look young, but yeah. Bensi kisses his bat. Interesting. Okay. All right.
So the score is 2-1, top of the third inning.
Thank you, Gary, for reminding me to update that.
Frisch.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike is called, but no throw as Ben Moshe walks to second. And Bensi takes strike 1.
Ooh.
Strike 2, swing and a miss.
You know, that was the one thing that caused Bensi's pitfall last inning, or 2 innings ago, when he wasn't watching for the balls. He was just swinging on wild pitches.
Exactly, and he swung at 2 pitches that were outside. Very good point there.
I think all 3 of his strikes were outside, I believe.
Strike 3 is called. Ooh. Wow. That's a nice pitch. Okay, got him looking. So he strikes out, but the damage is done. We got a 2-1 ball game. Chasen is a junior. Thank you, Mitch Wolf. I guess we got a few Frisch insiders. Thank you to Frisch, to the Frisch fans for watching. I hope you're enjoying. We got excellent connection. It might be a little choppy, but the audio is good, so that's all that matters. Nah, we want you to have video. Like I said, we're gonna work on it for next year. We're gonna get some good audio. We're not gonna get better broadcasters, because I gotta say we had some pretty freaking good ones. Not including myself in that. Not including myself in that. Don't worry, I'm not. I'm just saying, it's tough to find people to broadcast when I first started. Because people don't really know how to do. People are like, oh, I'm afraid to do it. I don't know. I don't want to be alive.
That was me at first.
And Gary and Danny was like that last night, and we're here in the booth. We're having a great time.
Yeah.
And Gary will be back next year.
Absolutely.
Hopefully I will be too. And we'll be ready to call CBI again.
Absolutely. I'm having a lot of fun here.
Yes, I think everyone is. We got a good game over here.
Yeah. We got a really great game. CTA is the 8th seed. Frisch is the number 1 seed. And CTA is so far beating Frisch 2-1. We got the bottom of the 3rd inning here. We got a really good ball game going. It was unfortunate that Bensi got struck out on that last play there.
Yes, sir.
We had a man on second, a man on third. he could have made some really solid plays there. But overall, I would say that, there were some really good plays by CTA that half of the inning.
Absolutely. We haven't really seen a lot of errors in this game, which is good.
Yeah.
You want baseball to be baseball. You want guys to play. You want guys to be able to, go out, make the right play when they can.
Exactly.
And, that's clean baseball.
This is the culmination of their whole season. It comes down to this, really, in the end of it. That's what they look forward to. We want, and I know you guys as the viewers want some solid baseball here. No one wants to see error after error after error. It's just not fun for anyone.
Absolutely. And just a score update, it looks like Hafter is up 3-1 on Valley Torah. All right, we're ready to start. 4-1 now. It's 4-1 now. Okay. Pitch from Epstein to Adam Bromberg. Strike is called. Wow. Rabbi, you see that movement? Yeah, he see. What a curve pit by Epstein. Here's the pitch. Ball low in the dirt. 1-1 count for Adam Bromberg. Thank you to Benji Berg for helping me out with that, and thank you to Adam and Ian, two brothers. Can I get my Frisch insiders? Can you give me the scoop on the ages of these brothers? Strike right down the middle, heater right there. I brought that
solid pitch for Akiva.
What do you think that clocked in is?
I would say probably like a solid 78-80.
78-80. That's fast, Gary.
It looked pretty fast.
I thought it was about a 70, but you listen. I'll take your word for it. You've been pretty good with these calls here. Here's the pitch. 1-2 count. Ball low in the dirt. 2-2 count for Adam Bromberg.
It's really important for Akiva here to really, hone into his discipline, and to really throw solid pitches, and make the plays, get the outs,
2-2 pitch.
Make them swing.
Ball low. Full count. Bromberg making him work. First batter of the inning. If he can get on base, being full count, you have Akiva pitch at least 6 pitches. This is their ace. I wonder if they did any scouting. Here's the pitch. Ball low in the dirt for a walk. This is what happened last inning. He gave up a single, and then he got 2 outs, and then another single, and then another single to score the run. So let's see what happens here, okay?
Yeah.
It's always important.
Yeah.
Come on, yeah. Okay.
Looks like Drew just gave Akiva some encouraging words.
Drew is a part of the Samuelson family. We'll talk about that in a bit. Oh, so I was talking about, okay, Adam's a senior, and Ian is a sophomore. Thank you, Benji. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Strike is called. Throw down. They should have him. And he's safe. We thought he had him. The tag must have been high as he slipped underneath, and he will be safe with the stolen base.
Oh boy.
Let's watch this. Oh, someone gave us a like, Gary. Nice, we got 1 like.
What's that?
Someone gave us a like. Okay. So Epstein looks back at second. And the pitch. Ball outside. Runner will go to third. Drew blasts it to third base. And he's safe again. And another iffy call.
Looks like this ump needs to get his eyes checked, maybe.
I don't know. Okay, the first one might have been okay. But that was a low tag. He held on to the ball. Great play. Two great plays by Drew to try to get the runner out. So that is a wild pitch by Epstein. Advances Bromberg. That's a 1-1. And it looks like we have an equipment. Sorry, we have a field malfunction. What's up?
What did you say?
About what?
You pointed to something.
Oh, we got a like. Someone liked our broadcast.
Thank you, whoever liked our
All
broadcast.
right, my job is done. I can go home. I can retire. We got a like. All right, we'd like to take.
Hey, you know what they say? You gotta quit while you're ahead, right?
All right, I'd like to take this moment to talk about John Hartstein. John, a big personality guy, but hey, he brings a lot. He brought a lot to the school. He brought a lot to the community. It brings a lot to everyone. You know, like, to run this tournament is not easy. Okay? For one, it started off with 4 teams. Then it went to 5. Then it went to like 7. Then it went to 11. Okay? Think about that, okay? We started off at 4.
Right.
We started off at 4. Then we're all the way up to 11. We had 11 last year, okay? It's the first year John Hartstein's not commissioner. He actually built this tournament up. So props to him, because this is great.
Yeah, I mean, the success of this tournament is a direct result of his hard work.
Absolutely. So just to check up, hey, listen, you're up 2-1. You don't have to get too jumpy, okay? You don't have to get too jumpy with your pitches. You don't have to try to pick them off. Hey, you give up the run, you give up the run. You don't want to give up 2 runs because that gives you the lead. You give up 1 run, you got a runner on third with no outs. If you don't give up the run, that's fantastic. But pretty much, it's a tough play. It's tough to get out that runner and not give up the run. Okay, look. He has to strike him out, or if their heads up play, he grounds out and they get a tag out at home. But hey, just get the out. You give up the run. It's a big deal. You want to keep leaving. Not the worst thing in the world. Drew holding his arm. He looks to be okay. Drew, he pitched a magnificent game against Farber yesterday. Arm looked a little bit sore as he blasted one down to second, blasted one to third. Thought he'd be out at least in one of them, but okay. We got a 1-1 count on Rosenberg. Rosenberg, the star-studded shortstop, making all these plays. Here's the pitch from Epstein. Ball inside, and the runner is coming. And they got him out at home! What a play! There, they got him!
Great tag by Kiva.
That's exciting. I was calling the game with Ori Benatar. Shout out to Ori Benatar. We're calling the Atlanta versus Kushner championship game, and that's excitement. When you get a play like that, that's exciting. And I'm sorry if I'm acting a little bit biased because I went to CTA. This is a good team, but you're excited for that, okay?
Yeah.
You gotta be excited.
And now Ori is a broadcaster for the Big Ten for the University of Illinois Illini.
Oh, absolutely. Ori Benatar, I try to get him here. He's a celebrity.
What a voice.
He's going to be a celebrity. Hoochie Mama.
Hoochie Mama.
He's like us. He's going to be on ESPN. He's going to be here on ESPN or TNT or FS Sports, Fox Sports. He's a star. He's a great guy also.
Yeah.
And it looks like we have some visitors on the field as some fluff from the plants are making their way to the field. All right, Rosenberg. That was some pollen. Yeah, some pollen. This game was brought to you by pollen. Here's the pitch. Swing and foul straight back.
Claritin clear.
Hopefully nobody has allergies.
I took my Claritin today.
Gary, you have allergies?
This inning is brought to you by Claritin.
No. Claritin is not sponsoring us. Claritin, if you're listening, please sponsor us.
This is not a paid advertisement.
This is not a paid advertisement. Gary, save your words. If it was, talk all you want. All right, Epstein looking for the pitch. Strike 3 is called, and that is the second out of the inning. And Rosenberg is frustrated with that call. That was a nice pitch. Could look a little bit low outside, but no, he got him. Struck him out looking for the second out of the inning. And, yeah. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him with the curve. I think that's going to be my new catchphrase. Got him with the curve.
Got him with the curve. We got a nice sized crowd here for CTA.
Ball past Drew for ball 1. In the crowd here today, we got the Epstein family.
A bunch of teachers, family, alumni here tonight.
We have the Epstein family here today. Papa and Mama Epstein cheering on their son Akiva. One of 3 Epstein kids. We got Eliana, who's in 8th grade. And then we have Shai, who's 9 years old. He's here in the booth. Hopefully we can get him for an interview. Here's a pitch. Swung, grounded, past the second baseman for a single. I'm so sorry. I got a little dust in my throat.
Yeah, we're getting the dust blown
Benny,
right
the
in our
score
faces.
is 2-1 CTA. Oh, that was a lot of dust. Woo. A single for Lippy. Now up is first baseman Kaplan. Benny, I posted the score in the chat. If you can't see the chat, if you're on mobile, my apologies. I'll update the score as much as possible. I just realized that's a possibility. Pitch swung up and out of play. Is everybody okay? I don't know. I didn't see. Everybody okay? Everybody's okay. Thank you, Gary Liebesman, for the update. Hey, and that, once again, that was brought to you by Nobody is Hurt. I remember one time I was at CBI. I'll tell you this story after this pitch. Kivo looking back at second. Here's the pitch. Ball outside behind Drew. He does not make a throw. That is a wild pitch from Epstein. He's throwing the curve. You know, it's not necessarily a wild pitch. He has a lot of control. It's just sometimes he probably just puts too much curve for Samuelson to keep track of. Here's the pitch. Hits to the left side. Hits the third base coach. Is he okay? He looks okay. Everybody's okay.
He gave us a thumbs up. Yeah.
Gave us
That
a
looked
thumbs
like an
up.
ankle
Foul ball.
smasher.
So we got a 1-2 count on Lippy. Sorry, not Lippy. We got a 1-2 count on Kaplan. Now, there's 2 outs. Epstein looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard to center field. Dove Myers is going back, and he makes the catch!
Nice catch. That was a great catch.
That puts a smile on my face. Dove, such a good kid. Sophomore. He looked, he waited on that ball. They are pumped. It is a 2-1 ball game going to the top of the top of the 4th inning. And once again, Gary with the call.
I think,
be right
the
back.
weather is really working on CTA's favor here. There's no bright sunshine, so it's really easy for the outfielders to see the ball, to get behind the ball, to make those plays, get those outs, and that's really huge in good ball play here. So we got the top of the 4th inning. CTA is leading 2-1 versus Frisch. So we got Chasen pitching here, number 22 for Frisch. He's warming up. We got a visit to the announcing
We have a
booth
visitor.
by my lovely wife, Rochelle.
Rochelle, you want to say hi?
Rochelle, you want to say hi to all our
Oh, come on.
listeners? Here, say something.
Hello.
That is Rochelle Sukenik, everybody.
That's right.
My lovely wife.
Gary's lovely wife. Yeah. So,
Native from Sarasota, Florida. All the way to Ohio for me to complete dental school at Ohio State. We just got married in March, on March 10th. Just past the 2-month mark. Life is great.
Gary,
Now back to baseball.
stop it, Gary. You're going to make me cry. Okay, so
Now back to some baseball. We got the top of the 4th inning.
look who's up to bat.
Schmilmetz.
What the? It's Schmiel.
Schmilmetz.
Schmiel is up to bat.
Schmilmetz up at bat.
So score update, it is 5-1 Hafter over Valley
Here
Torah.
comes the pitch. That was outside and a little low. That's going to be a ball thrown. Schmilmetz is up at bat. We got Asaf Levy
Asif.
coming up next. Asif Levy coming up next, excuse me. Here comes the pitch. He swings and misses. Jason pitching on the mound. Top of the fourth inning, CTA 2, Frisch 1. I mean, this has been a really great game so far. A lot of quality baseball being played. Here comes the pitch. He swings and misses again. Count is 1-2.
It's getting a little windy over here, Gary. You think that's gonna affect the game?
I think that may affect the game a little bit, but I think these players are here to play. A little high, it's gonna be a ball. Count is 2-2.
Oh, we got 34 viewers. Oh, we had 34. We had 29 now.
Little mess up at that.
I think our high Schmiel. Come on, man. Might have to kick you out of here if you don't stop. Scoring inning, Yoni Stewart.
Here comes the pitch, and he grounds it to the second baseman. Second baseman throws the first baseman.
It is 2-1 CTA, top of the fourth. Yoni Stewart, I believe, is the pitcher for TABC who pitched today against Cats. Pitched a very good game today. Congratulations, Yoni. Moving on to the next round.
You know, the wind's starting to pick up. It's getting a little chilly out, you know. Here comes the pitch. Asif Levy up at bat. That was high. It's going to be a first ball against Asif. It's getting a little chilly out here.
It is getting a little chilly.
The players a little bit, so they got to stay warm.
No, you know what? These players are fired up. I don't think any cold is going to do anything.
That's going to be his second ball.
He called that a ball? Wow. That looked close. I'm sorry.
That did look close. That looked like a strike to me.
That was a nice pitch. He tried to sneak one backdoor from righty going on lefty, throwing a curve.
Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. He hits it, fouls out, and the catch is made.
Wow. Nice catch there by the third baseman.
Second out. Wow. Great play by the third baseman.
All right. Up next.
They got 2 outs. Up next at bat, we've got Aiden Samuelson.
The Samuelson family, as I was talking about
freshman.
before. We got Aiden. We got Drew Yulson,
Here
Aiden
comes the
Yulson.
pitch. A little high. It's going to be a ball.
We got their parents, Scott Yulson and Pam Yulson. And we got their sisters,
Top of the
Brooke
fourth
Yulson
inning.
and Jordan Yulson, and their
CTA
dogs,
2, Frisch 1. Here comes the pitch.
Scout
That's
Yulson.
right down the middle. That's a strike. Count is 1-1. Aiden Samuelson, the freshman hailing from originally Cincinnati, Ohio. Here's the swing. Pops up a little bit to the second baseman. That is out. That was a quick inning. Quick half for Frisch.
Seth Stein, Coach Gary Liebesman is here, yeah, but might have a little stage fright. Yeah, we do want to talk about the middle school game, middle school team. As I said before, it's kind of like the farm system. I know Seth is the younger brother of Judah. It's a good friend of mine. I went to high school. Judah, a great baseball player. I'm assuming Seth is the same way. Hopefully we can get Gary here. I tried to get him to broadcast game, but he had a little bit of stage fright. Maybe I'll go talk to him.
So we got the bottom of the fourth inning. CTA 2, Frisch 1. We got great baseball being played here. It is a beautiful evening. The sun is peeking through the clouds a little bit. Got mostly cloudy skies. You know, it really helps the visibility for these players. We got Akiva warming up on the mound. Drew Samuelson catching.
All right, I just talked to Coach Gary Liebesman. He declined my interview invite. Saul Myers wants an interview. Oh, what's that, crowd? Nobody wants to hear it? Oh, okay. I'm just messing. Maybe you'll hear Saul tomorrow if he doesn't annoy me too much.
Looks like we've got
I said
number 9.
maybe we'll hear you tomorrow if you don't annoy me too much.
Looks like Hirschkanov's going to be up at bat to start off for
Saul.
Frisch. Bottom of the fourth.
Next inning, you come say hi, okay? Come say hi to Benny. Next inning, okay? Benny, Golden. No, you don't want to? All right. Next inning. All right, what do we got here?
We got Hirschkanov coming up. Yeah, he scored a run for them last 2 innings ago. For Frisch, that's their one score that they have. Looks like we got some encouragement on the mound for Akiva. What do you think, Alec? I think he's feeling good. I think he's gonna pitch a solid inning.
We got 3 likes now. Thank you, everyone. All right, so
Wow.
Akiva Epstein. What was the question?
No, I was gonna say, how do you think he's gonna pitch this inning? You know, he was feeling a little down. Here comes the pitch. That's gonna be a strike. Starting off with a strike. That's starting off real strong for Akiva.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got a little rattled last inning.
No, he was not rattled because he came in, he charged home plate to get the ball to call him out, or to get him out, and he did. Fearless.
Yeah. The count is 1-1. We got Hirschkanov
What's up? Oh, you're good.
up at bat. Here comes the pitch. A little outside and low.
All right, yo, I'll be right back.
Here comes the pitch. Hirschkanov at bat. Right in the middle. He swings and misses. That's going to be 2 strikes, 1 ball. Count is 1-2. Akiva's pitching for CTA. Drew Samuelson behind the plate. And Hirschkanov up at bat. And he pitches right to the middle. Line drives past the second baseman to the right fielder. And he makes it on base. Hirschkanov hits it, makes it on base. We're at the bottom of the 4th inning here. CTA 2, Frisch 1. You know, CTA is really hanging in here. You know, being the 8th seed, and against the number 1 seed, CTA is playing some real quality baseball here. We got Altman up at bat, number 84. And here comes the pitch from Akiva. Right down the middle, pops up to the right fielder, and he cannot make the play. Hirschkanov to third, Altman to second, and looks like they're safe. It's a pop-up double by Altman.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
We got Hirschkanov on third, Altman on second. We got Dukas up at bat. And here comes the pitch from Akiva. He's eyeing Altman on second base, and he throws the pitch. That is going to be a strike.
No, can't be.
Count is 0-1. Dukas up at bat. Altman on second. Hirschkanov on third. Akiva's pitching for CTA. Bottom of the 4th inning. Score is 2-1. CTA leading. Pitch is a little high and inside. We got some noise in the crowd. Ooh. And Rabbi Grandov's lifeless save thanks to the JCC backstop. I almost had 3 chairs if it wasn't for the the JCC backstop.
He started with none, and now he's got 3.
So it looks like we got an 0-2 count. Dukas up at bat, 2 strikes. We got Akiva on the mound. Dukas calls time.
How do you get on base? You got a hit?
Yeah,
Got a single?
yeah, he got a double. I haven't done this in 8 years. Here's the pitch, right in the middle. That's going to be fouled out into the second field by Dukas. Again, the count is...
Thank you, staff.
0-2.
0-2 count.
0-2 count. Dukas up at bat.
0 and
Akiva
2 count.
Epstein on the mound. He's been doing a really great job. 2-2.
Well, he's given up these 2 hits. Now, this is the 3rd straight inning he's had base runners. Let's see what can happen. As a ball from the other game has joined the game, joined our game, and everybody's okay. Nobody's hurt. Sorry, I forgot the name. Nobody's hurt. Yeah, I know. 1-2 count. Or is that 2-2? Is this Dukas? Dukas. It's 2-2. That's full count.
Full count. Dukas up at bat. Akiva on the mound. Bottom of the 4th inning. And it's another foul into the broadcast booth for field number 2.
And nobody's hurt. What?
Somebody's vibrating.
It's not me. I don't know whose phone is this.
We got Hershkinov on 3rd, Altman on 2nd. Throws the pitch, line to the 3rd baseman. Oh, he drops it and tags Altman, but Hershkinov is going to score them a run.
Yep.
Score is 2-2.
Hey, listen. You know,
Tie game.
that was not such a good play by Altman,
Yeah.
because you know that's a fielder's choice. He bobbled the ball. He probably wouldn't have gotten the guy at first. He would have just stayed at second. You would have 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Yeah.
So that's 1 out in the inning.
And here comes Akiva with the pitch. Right in the middle. Swing and a miss.
Almost lost your paper.
The count is 0-1. Bottom of the 4th inning. CTA 2, Frisch 2. We got 1 out. CTA. Akiva Epstein on the mound pitching. Here comes the pitch. That's outside. Throw to second. And it looks like he's going to be safe. Stolen by Dukas. We got Dukas on 2nd. Brumberg at bat
1-1
for
count.
Frisch.
Ian Brumberg, the younger
Ian
Brumberg.
the younger of the Brumberg brothers. Count is 1-1. Bottom of the 4th inning. CTA 2, Frisch 2. Here comes the pitch. Swings on it, and that goes right towards the CTA dugout.
You know, if there wasn't a dugout, if there wasn't a fence there,
You would have had a bench.
yeah,
It would have knocked out the whole team.
that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say Gary would have had to go and play for them, but that's even better. I like that. 1-2 count.
1-2 count. Bottom of the 4th inning. 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Swings, pops up to the right fielder. Oh, and he drops it. And Dukas makes it to 3rd.
That's a tough play. Samuelson almost got there.
Ian Brumberg, the younger Brumberg brother, makes it to 2nd base.
It's a single,
Due
and
to
he
an
advances
error.
on the throw. No, it's not an error.
No
it was
error?
a single. You say a single? You know, that's a tough catch to make.
I'm very generous.
Oh, come on. That's a sliding catch. If he makes that, it's a great play.
It looks like we've got a burn swag.
What?
Oh, no.
That's Samuelson out and right.
We got Reinhardt up at bat, bottom of the order. Here comes the pitch. He taps it, fouls, still in play. Does he make the catch?
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't. He drops it. Foul ball.
That's okay. Listen, that's a tough play. but you got to be able to say, hey, Akiva's got to be able to say, hey, I missed that play, but I got to come back and make him strike out here.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta dust off your shoulders, and you gotta make plays. It's not about the pass. We got Reinhardt up at bat. We got Jukas on third base. We got Ian Brumberg, the younger of the Brumbergs, on second base. We got Akiva Epstein on the mound. He steps off, throws to Benzicane. And Jukas makes it back onto the plate. It's really important here for Akiva to keep control. He throws the pitch, and that's going to be a ball.
So 1-2 count. 1-1 count.
1-1 count. Bottom of the fourth inning, tied game, CTA versus Frisch. 2 scores on the board for each team. Looks like the Brumberg is taunting Akiva.
And nobody's hurt. All right, we got a 1-2 count now.
So we got 1 out.
1-2 count. There's a big
1
pitch right here.
Count. Bottom of the fourth inning. Tie game. That's a little outside, but he hits it foul. Goes into field number 2. The count is going to stay 1-2.
It is a 2-2 game, bottom of the fourth, CTA versus Frisch, quarterfinal.
We got Jukas on third base, Ian Brumberg on second base, making some noise. Line drive to Bencion. He dropped it, bobbled it past the first baseman. Throws it safe at home. What is going on? Frisch just scored 2 runs.
Okay, so what happened there
Let's break it down, Alec.
he hit a sharp hit to the second baseman. It was an error on the second baseman, fielding error on the second baseman as he's unable to come up with the play. And then a throwing error by the second baseman as it went past Ben Moshe at first. And 2 runs scored on that play, and the runner went to second. So now we're at the top of the order.
Here comes the pitch. Inside, but he hits it. Line drive to the shortstop. Oh, bobbles it, misses it. And he makes it to first base. We got Adam Brumberg. Makes it to first base.
And Reinhardt
We got
goes
Reinhardt
to
on third.
That's an
We're at the top of the batting order.
E6.
Bottom of the fourth inning.
Bobbled.
The score is 4-2. Frisch is leading against CTA. Looks like we got a meeting on the mound.
Yeah, 39 viewers. It is 4-2. Frisch has just taken the lead for the first time in this ball game. Posted in the chat. It is the bottom of the fourth. Still a lot of game to play. We got 1 out in the inning. Okay, you got a runner on third. You need to hold down the damage. You need to stop as much damage as possible because you give up 1 run here. You don't want to give up any more runs. You're already down 2. You're already down by 2. Like I said, hey, listen. You don't make errors, you'll win the game. It's easier said than done. You had Aiden Samuelson almost made a very nice catch there at outfield. Does a nice hit. But you had the bobble by Gisser, you had the bobble by Schmiel, and there you go. You're down by 2
Alec,
runs.
I mean, what you're saying is very true. It's really important to make sure to not make errors. These errors are what cost team games.
Now Rosenberg is up to bat.
We got Rosenberg up at bat. Throws the pitch, and Brumberg makes it.
What's up, Danny? We got Danny back.
By Danny Leibowitz. a fourth year at in dental school at The Ohio State University.
What do they call?
Not sure.
I think they call it strike. And a stolen base. That was a ball?
Ball, stolen base. So we got
Stolen
Adam
base,
Brumberg stole
stealing
second. We got a count is 0-1. No, 1-0. Bottom of the fourth inning. Frisch is leading. Here comes the pitch. And he
Ground to the
fouls it
left
out.
side, foul ball. Got a 1-1
Foul
count.
ball. 1-1 count now. We got number 18.
And we
Rosenberg
just
up
hit
at bat.
40 viewers.
Akiva Epstein on the mound for CTA. Here comes the pitch. Low and to the right, outside.
2-1 count.
2-1 count. Here comes the pitch. Swings and misses. It's going to be 2-2 count. 1 out. Frisch is leading the game 4-2 versus CTA, bottom of the fourth inning. We got Adam Brumberg on third base Reinhardt on third base, Brumberg on second.
As that is a ball, full count.
That was a ball, it's going to be full count. And here comes the pitch. Outside, he's going to take the base.
It's going to load the bases.
Bases loaded.
And you got Lippy up, who is 2 for 2 on the day.
Yeah. You know, this is an integral moment in baseball games. This is really important. You know, what CTA can do here is either they can tighten up, they can stop making errors, and they can make the plays, they can get the outs, and reduce the number of runs for scores, or they make errors and allow them to score. You've got bases loaded. It's really important to get behind the ball and control the ball here. Got Lippy up at bat. Bases loaded. Reinhardt on third. Adam Brumberg on second. And Rosenberg on first. Here comes the pitch. Low and to the right. That's going to be a ball. Count is 2-0. I mean, CTA really has to make plays here, right, Alex?
Yeah, they definitely do. You know, they've got bases loaded. They just got to be, Kiva's just got to hit the strike zone. Can't be afraid of it. Swung on.
Hits it and pops foul out of play into field number 2.
And everybody's okay.
Count is 2-1. Bottom of the fourth inning. Frisch 4, CTA 2. Bases loaded for Frisch. I mean, this has got to be making CTA sweat, right, Alex?
Oh, for sure. Bases loaded, 1 out. You're down by 2 against the top team in this tournament.
Yeah, it's important. You really got to make plays here. This is a do or die moment for CTA.
And now it's a 3-1 count. So, you know, if you throw a ball, that's a run.
Yeah. I mean, the worst thing you can do is make it easy for them to win the game. They got to. That's a strike.
Is called.
It is full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Oh, it looks like the third base coach is a little angry at the ump.
Yeah, he says that he's got to have his feet set. This is the second time that Epstein's done this in this inning.
We got Lippy up at bat. We got a 3-2 count, 3-2 count. My bad.
3-2 count. Full count here. Big
Full count
pitch.
Here comes the pitch. Lines to the third baseman. Throws it. Oh, scores the run, and bases are gonna still be loaded.
No. So it was a force out at third, and he tried to get the out at home, but it was just a little bit offline.
Okay, I didn't see that there.
So Reinhardt scores.
All right, so Reinhardt scores.
Bromberg is out at third. Rosenberg goes to second, and Lippy grounds to fielder's choice.
All right. Oh, runner to third, and he is safe.
And now they just both stole.
They both stole bases.
It is 5-2 Frisch. I'll update that score.
Got Lippy on second base. Rosenberg on. Is that Rosenberg on third?
Yes.
Rosenberg on
That's
third.
Rosenberg on third. We got Lippy on at second. Strike one is
That's
called.
gonna be a strike. And Rosenberg is trying to taunt through. So it looks like we got time call. Nope, he steps back in. Nope, he's gonna call time. Here's the pitch. That's a ball.
2-1 count.
2-1 count.
It's a Kaplan.
Bottom of the fourth inning.
We're 41
5
viewers.
CTA.
I think that's a career. That's a season high. That's a tournament high. 41 viewers.
2
Awesome.
outs.
Keep it up, boy. Keep it up, everyone. Thank you for the support.
Here's the pitch. Low and outside.
3-1 count.
3-1 count. Got Rosenberg on third base, Lippy on second base for Frisch. The score is 5-2.
That's a foul. Foul tip.
Foul tip ball. And it looks like it's going to be full count.
Whoa, 44 viewers.
2 outs. We got full count here. Can CTA make the play and get the out and end this inning?
They need to
Can
get
they
out of
do
this
it,
one.
Alec?
I think they can, but I've been very bad with predictions, so I think he's going to give up a home run.
Foul tip ball into the crowd. And everyone is safe.
You know, let's just remind everybody. Akiva's a sophomore. Okay? Sky's the limit with this kid. I just, it reminded me. The coach on the first bench is like, you got this kid. Because really, he is a kid. He's a sophomore. But he can hopefully
Here comes the pitch.
Hey!
Swings and misses.
He can only hopefully grow up in this game.
And that'll end this inning.
Finally, that was a long one. Gary had a lot of screen time on that one. Now it's
That
finally
was a long inning.
and it's 5-2.
Yeah,
Top 5.
top
We got
of the fifth
CTA
inning.
has 3 innings to go to try to come into this lead. Thanks. To try to cut into this lead, try to take the lead. Let's see what they can do because coming up to bat, they have Dove Myers, David Benzican, and Akiva Epstein. So
they're coming up on the.
remember, Dove Myers flew out to center, hard fly or pop out to center.
Right.
Then Benzican has gotten on base twice, scored both times. Sorry, no, scored once. Sorry, got on base once and scored once. I've accidentally did a duplicate. And then Epstein has reached base twice and scored a run.
Right. You know, this is really this
This is they need
top of the
it. They
fifth,
need
this
it right
inning
here.
is gonna make or break it for CTA.
You know, you say the game's not over, but it's really hard to convince people. Say, hey, you're down 5-2. You come in this inning and you give up, and you don't get any runs. It's really degrading on a team.
Absolutely, it only would give them, you know, potentially 2 more chances to get back. You know, we got, like I said, we got the top of the 5th here. You know, this is really important for CTA to make plays,
Yeah,
to
seriously.
score runs, and to try and at least tie this game up. Maybe they can get ahead. I think they can do it. What do you
And-
think, Alec?
I think they can.
We got Joe Myers.
I think they
up at
definitely have
bat.
the ability. This team has been playing well all season. They would not want to see their season end. Like, obviously, they have a few more games after this, but they don't want to see their CBI run end here. Okay?
Absolutely. Absolutely. You know, they're the number 8 seed. You know, I think in that last inning, you know, it really kind of showed, you know, their ranking. Frisch really stepped up. They made plays, and they made it really hard for CTA. So, like I said, this is really important for CTA right now to step up and to try and at least tie the game.
Yes, HS. Is that your dad, Gary? HS, Harvey Sukanik? Yeah,
Oh,
this
looks
is
like that's my dad.
Yes, this is Alec. Okay,
The
we go.
one and only
All right,
dad
back to
by
the game.
Beth Jacob congregation.
Dove Myers takes first ball. First pitch ball. Pitch from.
And we got the play-by-play by Alex Salutsky.
Strike right in there. That's a hit. That's a ball you got to swing at. You're good, Akiva. We got Akiva here in the booth. Settle
For those
down.
of you
Get some
tuning in
hits.
right now, we got Alex Salutsky doing the play-by-play in the booth this inning. My name is Gary Sutenik, and welcome to Evening
Swung
Baseball.
on.
at
Hit
the
to
JCC.
right to the shortstop, and he is out. Another nicely hit ball, but it is another out. Listen, you know, you're down 5-2. Dove Myers hit the ball hard twice, or 3 times, and you just have to hope that, hey, will he have another chance to bat?
We got Benzikin up here.
V. Benzican up to bat, the leadoff hitter. Hey, what's up? Here's the pitcher. Swing and fouled off the glove. So
I mean, it is a beautiful evening for some baseball here tonight at the
definitely.
JCC field. We got a little bit of clouds, but there's a little sun peeking through.
here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to the left side, and it is foul. 0-2 count. Benzican finding himself in a hole real quick here.
And here's the bat boy.
I don't know who that is. Who's the bad boy? Rabbi, who's that bad boy? Huh? Eliezer Cohn. Oh, he was in the chat. What? 8th grader. He was in the chat earlier. Yeah, I see. Thank you, Harvey, for the kind words. Time is cold. Here's the pitch. Ball high. Benzican standing tall at about like 5'6". Not such a big strike zone. But hey, listen, he's been pitching a great game. Ball way high again. Jason's been pitching a fantastic game. Giving up only 2 runs, few hits here, few hits there. Yeah. So we'll see what he can do for the rest of this game. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard into outfield, pop fly, looks like the outfielder's under it, and he makes the catch.
And that's going to be rough for CTA. I mean, the top of the batting order, 2 outs, no men on base. Akiva Epstein coming up at bat. You know, this right here is where CTA needs to make plays. They need to get on base.
Oh, definitely. You know, 2-out rallies. They got to get this 2-out rally.
Absolutely. Yeah, and CTA has done it time and time again.
It's tough, though, because this pitcher, he's in control. He's locked in. Gave up
he's
a run in the first, a run in the second. He's locked in. Ball inside. Epstein up to bat. Here's the pitch. Strike 1 is called. 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Ball outside.
At the top of the 5th inning, Frisch.
It's Frisch 5-2, 2 outs, top of the 5th. Here's the pitch from Jason. Ball high. We got a 3-1 count. Hitters count. Let's see if Akiva Epstein tries to take advantage of this hitters count, and or he could just try to play, try to play slow.
Yeah, I think it's really important to watch your pitches.
And here's the pitch. Swung at it, popped out to the center
That's a
field.
rough one.
Center fielder's under it, and he can't
Oh,
make
he
the catch as
drops
it
it.
drops.
Akiva rounds first.
And that will be an E8 as he is unable to make the play.
Solid play by Akiva.
You know, the center fielder has made about 3 catches out there. He finally has a slip up, and hopefully CTA can hopefully they can capitalize.
Yeah, hopefully this will be the start of a really solid rally here at the top of the 5th inning. Looks like we got Drew Samuelson coming up at bat next. You know, this is really where CTA needs to make plays. You know, some would say that was really lucky for Akiva. That there was that error.
Yeah, it was, because he's a good outfielder. He's lucky he didn't make the catch. Popped up in the infield, and the sure-handed shortstop makes the catch.
Ooh. Looks like it's going to be a short inning
That was a very short inning.
for CTA.
All right, listen, you still got 2 more to go. Let's hope they don't give up any more runs.
Absolutely.
Shout out to Shelly Salutsky, Shauna Hazan, Sylvia Wilson providing meals for Gary's dad, who had hernia surgery. Hopefully he feels better.
He's
shout out to
currently in isolation for radioactive iodine.
Yeah.
Recovering from thyroid cancer.
And,
Thank God
and-
all of it was removed. And he also had a hernia surgery.
And to Yona Wolf, yes, there's a 2 hour and 15 minute time limit, but we started this game, what, 2:15? Sorry, 5:45, about 15 minutes late. 5:38, so we still got we got a good amount of time. Looks like Akiva Epstein is coming up to pitch to continue this game.
We got Mick Shapiro warming up the pitcher. Guest coach for this game for CTA.
Hey guys, make sure everything's positive over here. That's all I ask. Okay?
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I don't know. What happened?
The
No, what?
umpire?
Is that what it was?
He was talking to the coach.
So it wasn't anything we did? Huh.
Underneath the shelter. Right behind that, right behind the grill. What is he talking about? Somebody was cussing. It's all good. It wasn't one of us. Don't worry. We're just
All right. Just a little discussion. I don't know, did we pause the time on the time limit now?
It looks like we got some sun shining
Ooh, that's a
through
nice
here.
that's a nice sunshine.
It's a nice sunshine right into our eyes, which means that it's going to be right into the batter's eyes as well, which may provide CTA with some luck if the batter has a hard time seeing the pitch.
Yeah, we're very thankful that everything's up and running. Thank you, Harvey, for the kind words. He just said that he's glad he could watch it online. We go to the bottom of the 5th. CTA is down, or Frisch is up 5-2 on CTA quarterfinal. It's been a great game. You know, it's just that last inning kills you. You know, when you have one bad inning, gave up 4 runs in the inning, and now you're down 5-2. What you got to do if you're CTA, you got to come out. You got to make this a quick inning. Okay, no errors, no base runners. Come out, and you're down still 3 runs. Okay.
Yeah, I mean CTA's got to make this a 1-2-3 inning.
And now we have a substitution. Number 3 is in for number 6.
What's going on?
Yaki Liebesman is in the game for David Benzicane. So it looks like who's that? Bensi has moved to 3rd. Bensi Ongizzer has moved to 3rd. Yaki Liebesman is now playing 2nd base. All right, let's resume play. All right, Hirschkanov up to bat now. Led off the inning last time with a base hit and ended up scoring to start the rally. Here's the pitch, ball high. Here's the pitch from Epstein. Strike one is called. Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard in between the shortstop and second and third baseman, and it is a single into left field. Hirschkanov, his third hit of the game. 3 for 3.
You know, CTA really needs to control the ball here.
Yeah, absolutely. The score is 5-2 Frisch.
Looks like the sun is behind the left fielder, shining right down on the home plate.
Now here's Epstein, looks in for the Stein. Here's the pitch. Swung on, popped up, and out of play. Let's hope nobody gets hurt.
Ooh.
And it almost hit my mom,
Right
but she's
for
okay.
Alex's parents.
She was, yes, nobody's hurt.
Nobody's hurt. And I think the communication here is really on par with protecting the crowd.
We got an 0-1 count to Altman. Epstein looks in for the sign. Looks back at first. Throws it back to first, and he is safe. Ben Moshe is still, okay, he's been at first base the whole game.
Looks like Frisch is making a lot of noise trying to...
They're riled up. This is good baseball here. Foul ball. Great baseball going on here. We got beautiful weather. It's a close game. You know, 5-2 is a very close game. Very exciting game. You know, we've had a lot of exciting plays on both sides of the field. But yeah, we'll see what Epstein can do. Can he shake it off? But it seems like Hirschkanov has had Epstein's number the whole game. Benji Berg, if you're listening, what grade is Hirschkanov in? I wonder if he's like a vet or is he just like... I know Hirschkanov's on first base. He's got his third hit. And nobody's hurt. I don't know. He got deleted. Message deleted. And we have an 0-2 count on Altman, just like we had before. Here's the pitch, runner goes, swung on, grounded foul. 0-2 pitch, 0 outs, bottom of the fifth, 5-2 Frisch. Epstein looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch, runner goes. Ball popped up and out of play. Oh. And nobody's hurt. And it looks like the game on the other side is over. Gary, you want to take over so I can go shut down that stream? It's Gary with the call.
Here comes the pitch. Hits it past the second baseman to the right fielder. And it looks like Hirschkanov will make it to third base. Altman on first. We got Dukas up at bat. Akiva Epstein on the mound. Bottom of the fifth inning. Frisch is leading. The score is 5-2. Frisch is beating CTA 5-2 right now. And Alec is coming back into the booth.
Sorry about that. Just an update. Hafter beats Valley Torah 8-2. 2 versus 7 seed. So now we got a call to the mound. What will Guinan do? You know, he's a very credible. He's incredible. He's a very creditable coach. Very good. Oh, thank you, Mitch. Mitch Wolf, our other insider. He's a junior. Hirschkanov is a junior. looks like Altman singled, and Hirschkanov went to third. We got no outs, runners at first and third. Yeah, no outs.
We just had a visit to the mound from the coach, Steve Guinan.
And Epstein's staying in the game. You know, listen, like, Epstein's your best pitcher. You gotta have some faith in him. You say, hey, listen, if
And
you
he's
don't
only
win
a
this game,
sophomore.
you gotta. If Guinan is talking, this is what I'm thinking Guinan is telling to Epstein. Okay, if you're, let's say, you know, you're struggling right now, giving up 4 runs in the last inning, and you've had threats this inning. This is where you learn. Stick in there. You're maybe a little rattled. I'm gonna keep you in. If I take you out, you'll never learn. So hey, you gotta learn. You gotta learn from your mistakes. You gotta learn from your. The good things you do. Here's a pitch. Strike is called. And no throw is made. Okay, so we got a 0-1 count to Dukas as Altman steals second.
There are no
Here's the
outs
pitch.
this inning yet.
Ball in dirt. 1-1 count. 1-1 count. Looks back at second, or back at third. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled out of play. I don't know if it hit anybody. All right, that's a second strike. All right, 1-2 count for Dukas. Oh, sorry. I've been saying Hirschkanov the whole game. It's Hirshanov. It's back and out of play. All right. Thank you for that, Gary Hirshanov. Yeah, okay, so he's a junior. So, yeah, he's a little bit of a veteran player. He's a great player, I got to say. You know, that's what he's batting in the 5-hole. He's 3 for 3 on the day. Definitely he's made a huge difference in this game. He's on third right now, threatening to score the 6th run for Frisch.
Yeah, it's really important for CTA right now to try to end this inning.
Here's the pitch. Swung on, hit hard into right field, and it will drop for a single. 1 run will score. Samuelson bobbles the ball in the right field, and another run will score, and it looks like he never touched the bag.
Oh no!
And he is out. He never touched the bag. And that is only 1 run scored. Wow.
Wow, that was huge.
So Hirshanov scores to make it 6-2. Altman rounds third. He would have scored, but he never touched the bag. Great heads-up play by Drew Samuelson, having that
really great play.
Having that communication to David Ben Moshe. So that's the first out of the inning. Runner goes to second. Runner's at first. That's Dukas, who got a single. Now, okay, we got 1 out. One runner on first. Let's see what they can do. Only 1 run given up so far. Epstein looks in for the sign, steps off the mound. Here's the pitch. Swung on and ripped to left center field, and it is in the gap.
Oh.
That'll be a run. That might even be a home, inside the park home run. No, it won't be. The throw goes to the plate. It's no good. Throw to third, and he is safe.
Oh.
As Yaki Liebesman was not able to make the play at third. He missed the tag,
The
tag was high, the guy went low. He's sliding, you know, you gotta go low.
You gotta go low.
Gotta go low. You know, and that's not the first time we've seen an error there at third base. Like, David Benzke made a few errors there at third. But yeah, hey. So another run scores. Dukas goes from first to third. And Bromberg hits a double. Very sharply hit. Ian Bromberg, that is, and advances to third on the throw. It is 7-2 Bottom of the 5th, Frisch is leading CTA. Now Rabbi Savage is going for a mound visit. Now Rabbi Savage, he's one of the rabbis of the school, one of the teachers of the school. He goes to Bet Jacob. A little bit of a jokester. Wouldn't be surprised if he went up and told Akiva Epstein, "Hey, you're doing a terrible job." No, I'm just kidding. He probably's not saying that, but he'd probably go up, make it a little joke, try to ease him up a little bit. But actually,
like we've got a pitch change.
And
Akiva is coming off the mound.
But the thing about Rabbi Savage, he knows his stuff. So whatever he says to Akiva will be something that will hopefully he will benefit through after this. Great job from Akiva Epstein.
I mean, fantastic pitching by Akiva.
Yeah, definitely. And, it was evident, that last inning you had a few errors, but it was evident what I've been saying this whole time about Frisch is that they hit the ball hard. And these last 3 hits that they've had, they just hit it. They just hit it hard. And not a lot of bloops, straight hits. And Bromberg, that was a nice hit by Bromberg. That went all the way to the fence. It's great play by Dove Myers to get the ball back in. They almost got the tag out at third. So there's 1 out. Bottom of the 5th, 7-2 Frisch. Now we got Akiva Gisser. Akiva Epstein started the game. Now Akiva Gisser will I don't know if he'll close, but he will come into the game. Let's see what he can do. These are the type of games that you look back on as a pitcher for Akiva Epstein. He's a great pitcher, best pitcher on the team. You look back on it and you say, hey, listen, I gave up. I got rocked by a good team. We got hit hard, and that's what happens. And Akiva Gisser, he's a freshman, so he's gonna learn. They got some young pitchers. The only senior pitcher is David Ben Moshe. Other than that, they got Akiva Epstein, sophomore. They got Drew Samuelson, a junior. As Gisser steps off the mounds and looks back at second, we got Gisser looks in for the sign. Reinhardt up to bat now. Ball low in the dirt. Got ball 1 on Reinhardt.
It looks like Akiva might be coming in a little cold here.
Akiva Gisser?
Yeah.
He didn't get a lot of warm-up. Maybe he was warming up on the sideline. Gisser. So what I was saying before about this young pitching staff, okay, you have David Ben Moshe, who's a senior. He's the only senior pitcher on this team. You have Gisser, Benzie Gisser, who's a junior. He's a pitch.
Ooh.
You have Drew Samuelson, who's a junior. Ben Zakane was pitching a little bit yesterday. He's a junior. You have Akiva Epstein, who's a sophomore, and you have Akiva Gisser, who's a freshman. So, guys, a lot of guys coming back as ball 3 is called. 3-0 count for Reinhardt. We got 1 out in the inning, bottom of the 5th inning, 7-2 Frisch. This game is still in hand, but we have to take into account the time limit. We're coming up on about 2 hours, and that is ball number 4. Reinhardt walks.
Also want to give a shout out to Ofra Chaikin for also providing a meal for my father. He loves the Chaikins very much.
Yes, thank you.
This community is really, a tight-knit community.
Harvey loves his shout-outs. Pitch is down in the dirt, and no throw is made as Reinhardt steals second. Okay, Gisser looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball in the dirt, so that's 2-0 count. Gets a throw strike. He's 6 straight balls, but hey, he'll get there. He really didn't have a lot of time to warm up.
Right.
It's not really. It's decent. The pitchers need their time to warm up. So that's a good excuse. Ball low. And there, 3-0 count for Akiva Gisser. Batting now is Adam Bromberg. I'm sorry. Chasen's pitched a fantastic game. He quieted the storm. You knew that something was going to happen with Frisch. Scoring only 1 run in the first couple innings. They exploded in the 4th. Scored 2 runs here in the 5th. Here's the pitch. Strike one is called. First strike of the game for Akiva Gisser.
Great pitch by Akiva.
And they just came out and rocked the ball. And, led by Hirshinov and Dukas and Ian Bromberg, that bottom half of the order. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to left side and foul.
Are you out again?
All right, Adam Bromberg steps in. Full count now. 2 outs. Runners at second and third. 7-2. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and Akiva Gisser cannot make the play.
Ooh.
Picked up by Epstein, and he throws it past the first baseman Moshe. 1 run will score. 2 runs will score. Ian Bromberg scores. Reinhardt scores. I have stuff in the trunk.
Like what?
Like all this, just all.
Alright.
Reinhardt scores from second. And now, I think Adam Bromberg, I can count that as an infield single. RBI. And then a throwing error on Epstein that scored Reinhardt. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss.
On Rosenberg. 1-1 count.
You know, Akiva's really got to throw these good pitches. You know, get the outs, get the
Here's the
strikeouts.
pitch.
Don't let them hit it.
Ball high. Yeah, I was just talking. Rabbi Janda made the comment. Akiva will be a good pitcher for them. The score is 9-2. Bottom 5, first 9, CTA 2. Rabbi Janda made the good point that Akiva will be a good pitcher. I think he will. He's only a freshman up here on the mound. He's gotten a lot of reps. And, experience makes you a lot better. Obviously, practicing off the field, but experience is the ultimate factor that will push you over the top to make you into a good player. Now, Gisser looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Ball inside. Got a 3-1 count on Rosenberg. Here's the pitch. Swing and hit hard into left field. Left fielder's going back. It will drop. And Bromberg goes to third. Throw to home. No one's there. And it is a stand-up double for Rosenberg. There's 1 out in the inning. Yeah. As there is a double by Rosenberg. What a hit. Wow. As the left fielder, I believe that is... I don't know who that is. Who's that in the left? Looks in for the sign. As our viewers have come to the conclusion the game might be over. Swing and a miss. The game started at 2:38 and it's 7:48, so we got about 5 minutes left. So we got 5 minutes left in this game, but if we start another inning, we'll finish it. And nobody is hurt as the ball goes out of play. So it's 0-2 count for Lippy. Here's the pitch, swung on, hit hard, right. Oh, almost drops, but nice catch by Ben Moshe for the second out of the inning.
Catch by Ben Moshe.
And we might have another inning because even if the time runs out, but you start another inning, you have to finish the inning. So the CTA has about 4 minutes to finish this game. Gisser looks in for the sign. Here's the pitch. Swung on, grounded to the left side, and past the third baseman, Liebesman. No, that's Gisser. I'm sorry. Picked up by the left fielder. I think that's a Sif Levy. And there's 2 more runs on the board as Adam Bromberg scores. Rosenberg scores, and that is a single.
And that's going to be rough
for Lippy,
CTA.
as they're down 11-2. They are 1 run away from run ruling, and they're 3 minutes away from time running out. So, yeah, if Gisser can get this out, you never know. Here's the pitch. Strike one is called. Kaplan up to bat now. Kaplan struck out twice and flew out to the center fielder, Dove. Dove Myers made a nice catch there. Great hit. We'll see what he do. Oh, he lines it right to Epstein at short, but he cannot make the play, as that would have been a very nice play if he could have, as he was on his knees. And that will be a single for Kaplan. You know, I was saying before.
If he would have made that play, that would have been huge for CTA.
Oh,
right
definitely.
here.
That would have been the end of the inning, and they would have started a new one.
Right.
Now,
That
that was Kaplan.
Kaplan's on second.
Oh. My apologies, folks. Okay, okay. So now Kaplan moves on to second. Hirshanov moves on to first. So that's the fourth hit for Hirshanov. Well,
Yeah.
here's the pitch.
Ooh.
Ball high and inside. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 2-0 count for Kiva Gisser. So it looks like they're going to finish the inning, or are they just going to call it?
We will finish the inning.
They finished the inning, okay, as time has run out. No, they got one more minute. They got one more minute. It's 7:52. It hits 7:53. How many seconds do we got? It's 17 seconds. So, that's a 3-0 count. Sorry, yeah, 3-0 count.
So it looks like Frisch is going to move on to
Well,
the
they got 30
semifinals.
seconds, and he walks.
Larry, once Frisch is done, game's over. We're at 2:15. They're the home team. I'm sorry? They're the home team, the team at bat. We're at 2:15 right now. We can't start another inning.
Why didn't they just end it? Because it's... I don't know why they don't end it, because Frisch... There's no way CTA can win if they're not going to have another chance to bat, so...
Right.
I don't know, I guess they want to finish the inning. Might take a while. Here's the pitch, and it is foul. 1-1 count.
Yeah, that's going to be a rough loss for CTA.
It is, yeah. But it's something, they just got to look back. They'll watch the tape maybe. They'll look back at our commentary. And, you know, they'll learn. Strike two. Call.
Yeah.
Kiva Gisser, the freshman. You know, this is, I told you, even though you're going to lose this game, still go out there, pitch well,
Ooh.
ball inside, and it seems to nip his jersey, and it loads the...
Scores a
No,
run.
it scores a run. Okay. Hit by pitch.
Hit by a pitch. Walks to first. Bases loaded. Scores
That's 10 even, yeah.
12-2. So Frisch is going to run.
And that is
rule
run rule.
CTA.
Yes. Everybody, thank you for
And that
listening.
is game.
Final score 12-2. The game was a lot closer than the scores tells. Definitely it was, because it was CTA went up 1-0. Then they tied the game. First tied the game. CTA went up 2-1. Then Frisch came out, scored 4 runs in the bottom of the fourth inning, scored, and now has scored 7 runs here in the bottom
Frisch is
of
going to
the...
move on to the semifinals.
To the semifinals. We'll get the schedule up to you tonight. Check the website
We'll
for
get
the
the schedule
semifinals.
updated.
9 o'clock. 1 game here at JCC Field 1 and 1 game at JCC Field 2. pay attention. We still got a long night, so we'll get that up to you as soon as we can.
Thank you, everyone, for tuning in. My name is Gary Sukenik.
And I'm Alex Salutsky, and we're out.